In a year's time, because of the position that you're in, that your dad and I have set you up, you could easily be making a six-figure income in a year's time and use that six-figure income to live your life.
Well, it wasn't even until yesterday that my dad and I were talking, and I never really knew the impact that the business had on the family. I thought it was just something that was like just bringing in income while they were here, and something that when they were to pass or to retire, that it would kind of disappear and we would be left on our own to do our own thing.
It hits you like a ton of bricks. Like this money is going to be there for the long term. It's going to be there forever. And you can pass it on, they can pass it on, and it can just continue to go generation after generation after generation.
It's amazing that not only have they provided such helpful future for me, but they've provided a helpful future for my kids before I even start thinking about my kids. And that's just something I'm so thankful for.
We're so fortunate to be able to, tell our kids when they reach our age, to say, hey, do whatever you want. But I mean, this is what started it all, and this is what made us to where we are, and this is the legacy that we can give to you. I mean, it's just such a cool experience to say. I don't feel like, a lot of parents can say that.
When I had that free time, when they were napping or when they were at sports, and I was sitting there while my daughter was doing gymnastics, I could be on my phone and I could build a business.
Tanner and I started dating at a young age. We're high school sweethearts. They've taken an opportunity and ran with it, and it was so inspiring to watch that. And I thought, if Tanner and I could do that at our age, 20 years younger than she was doing it, imagine where we could be at their age.
You guys have kids. I'm waiting. But when you have kids, I want you to be home for your kids.
We talked a little bit about legacy, and I know my kids just truly don't grasp what legacy means, but what excites me is I know that there's gonna be a day where that light bulb just goes off and they're just like, oh my God. So this is what it meant. So this is what the 6 years of sacrifice took to obtain. We started setting the money aside for our kids. We paid off all of our debt. We've solidified without a shadow of a doubt that they can choose to work, but they're never gonna have to work.
Just because I loved what I did and I did it for the right reasons, it grew to something so big that now the children don't have that financial stress. And hopefully their children don't have it as well. They can also build a business that will take any financial burden on the spouse or on the partner so that they can grow old together instead of separately.